Hey, what's going on, everybody? Matthew from therighttrader.com back again today with another cryptocurrency. Look at this, guys. Litecoin up over 11% in just the last 7 days alone. That's better than Bitcoin, ETH, and many other cryptos out there. The question is why? Why is Litecoin outperforming the rest so much here? It is, of course, a top 13 crypto, climbing up that ranking slowly but surely. And like I said, guys, its outperformance is causing it to head higher up on this list. It most likely will enter the top 10 here. And there's a lot of reasons for this. Now, as you guys know, I've always liked Litecoin for several different reasons, right? One of them is the fact that it is just a simple, straightforward cryptocurrency that has been around for over 8 years. Okay, it is the main fork of Bitcoin, and a lot of people liken it to the silver to Bitcoin's gold, and I think that is the most accurate description of it. Now, why are Bitcoin and Litecoin so special? Especially right now, it's because they're two of the very few original proof of work cryptocurrencies out there. And I think over long term, guys, a lot of money is going to flow into the very few proof of work cryptos out there as more cryptos move to proof of stake, because proof of work cryptos are more valuable at the end of the day. Okay, if you understand cryptocurrency, you'll understand why I'm saying this. And right now, Litecoin has a market cap of $6.3 billion. It has a lot of room to go higher. Okay, if we look back during the bull markets, guys, we went up a lot higher than that. Now, of course, the all-time highs were around $410. I am expecting us to reach those levels again. In fact, I'm expecting us to really move above $500 and head on towards $1,000 in the next bull run. But there's a lot of stuff to talk about, guys. We have the Litecoin halving that is coming in only 79 days. Okay. And of course, you probably know about the Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin's halving is about a year's away, but Litecoin's halving is coming up here in 79 days. And that's actually going to decrease the block reward from 12.5 Litecoins per block to 6.25 Litecoins per block. What does this mean? It means that the supply of Litecoin is going to decrease. Litecoin should be more valuable as a result, and it makes Litecoin more scarce overall. Okay, and this is, of course, something that is just generally positive. Now, this Litecoin halvings has been tracked for a while, and its performance thereafter. But you can see here, right, when people bid halvings, it's a good vote of confidence for the network security, and it shows that it's worth preserving, right? So Bitcoin, of course, always sees positive price action after its halving, and Litecoin is no different. On top of that, we have a lot of cool stuff that's been happening in Litecoin, right? Litecoin has also seen more transactions now that it has LTC20 integrated as a token standard, right? That allows NFTs and other tokens to be on the Litecoin blockchain. And of course, guys, Litecoin transactions are extremely cheap. Okay, we know that Bitcoin transactions got a bit expensive here recently. So you can see that on average, a Bitcoin transaction is around $7.60. For Litecoin, guys, you're only at around 3-4 cents a transaction. Okay, so that's a lot cheaper than Bitcoin. It makes it really much more affordable, especially if you're transacting with smaller amounts, right? If you want to move $50 around, no doubt about it, guys, Litecoin is better. And probably faster as well. But if you're doing more serious transactions, Bitcoin is going to be the way to go there. So they both complement each other, right? There's no reason to have a war between Bitcoin and Litecoin, because they will both grow together and help support each other. Now, look at the Bitcoin average transaction fees chart. Okay, we spiked up recently on Bitcoin. However, Litecoin actually saw a decrease in transaction fees. Okay, so extremely cheap transaction fees. That's always a nice benefit here in the crypto world. And right now we're sitting at a price around $87. Now, I want to first and foremost, guys, show you guys the Litecoin to Bitcoin chart. Okay, and there's a reason why I want to show you guys this, is because in my opinion, this is one of the more important charts to look at while looking at Litecoin, because you do have to realize, guys, that Litecoin has heavily underperformed Bitcoin over the long term. You can see that downtrend here over the long term, over the years, right? Despite the fact that Litecoin has performed very well against the US dollar, up 7,500% over the last 8 years, we do have to keep in mind that against Bitcoin, okay, it tends to underperform. Not all the time though, right? You're going to notice several times spikes here and there, right? Even perform periods where it's quite bullish against Bitcoin. And I think we might be coming up on one of those pretty soon. So right here, guys, right here, we can see that we had temporarily dipped lower, but now we're above our support level there, okay? And I think we're going to make another move all the way up here to our resistance level. After that, we're probably going to fall back down a bit. And eventually, guys, Litecoin will probably start to outperform Bitcoin, just because Bitcoin is going to be such a big market cap cryptocurrency that it's going to take more time for Bitcoin to grow. But Litecoin will be still fairly small enough to get very nice price percentage gains over the years. Okay, so that's important to realize this. And if you enjoy this, guys, you're watching the best cryptocurrency channel on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Litecoin to USD chart. Okay, and over here, right, we're going to see the classical Litecoin chart versus the US dollar, of course, right? And we all know that we had these two all-time highs all the way up here around the $400 range. Okay, now I believe I might actually have a chart here that I had already drawn out to save us some time. There it is, guys. We can see that Litecoin, despite the fact that it got a dip recently here, came back above its uptrend line. And really, guys, what's happening here is we're seeing Litecoin do what it did in the past during the crypto winter, which was see a very strong performance up to $145, and I think that's where we're heading next, guys. And the bounce here is just confirming that. Okay, so we have a very nice very high likelihood of seeing a full 65% price move for Litecoin, which is absolutely amazing. And this is going to be pretty easy to catch, right? You have all the history that played out previously. It's the same exact chart setup, guys. I drew this out and you see how it's playing out. After that, we're probably going to get a pullback, but for now we do have that 65% upside still ready to go. Who knows, we might even push it a little bit higher up to this $170 area. So I do like Litecoin right now. People are seeing the value in Litecoin. People are seeing the value in proof of work coins, and that is why Litecoin is performing so well and has been outperforming most other cryptocurrencies out there. Okay, in fact, if we look in the last 7 days here, Litecoin, right, which is at the end of the day one of the bigger cryptocurrencies, top 13, is actually a top 5 performer in the space. Okay, and that should not be ignored, and for the next few months you're probably going to continue to see that happen. If you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, go check me out on Twitter, and also check out my technical analysis master course if you want to learn technical analysis trading. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you soon.